What is going on, guys? T-Tizzle here, bringing you another YouTube video. In today's video, I want to go over about 10 tips and tricks that I wish I knew prior to getting the Interstellar camo in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Hopefully you guys can utilize these tips in your gameplay and make it just a little bit easier for you to get the mastery camo that you guys are after. If you guys find this video helpful, please drop a like and subscribe. According to YouTube statistics, only 99% of individuals that are watching my videos are currently subscribed. So if you guys could drop a like, share, and subscribe, it'll really help out the channel. And with that being said, let's hop right into the gameplay. Into this one, I want to give you guys about 10 tips and tricks that I wish I knew prior to getting the Interstellar camo unlocked. So by far, the hardest part of getting Interstellar, and this is without a doubt, the hardest thing is just leveling the weapons up. So what you guys are going to want to do is just make sure you are prioritizing leveling your weapons up. The best way you can do this is take full advantage of the double weapon XP events that Call of Duty has. You'll want to take advantage of any double weapon XP tokens you may have from getting the battle pass. Or like if you drink Monster, and I think even eat at Little Caesar, you can get double weapon XP. Like, make sure you guys are just taking full advantage of those items to level up the guns as fast as you can. And whenever you're playing in a game and you have double weapon XP, don't focus on the challenges. Whenever you have double weapon XP pop, the only thing that you should be focused on is leveling your gun up. And if you're in mid-game and you get a gun all the way to max level in that current game, don't be afraid to switch to a new weapon and start leveling it up. Uh-oh. Hold up. Oh, I got a little mixy there. But yeah, just make sure if you level a gun all the way up in one game, don't be afraid to switch to a different weapon. Because like I said, you want to take full advantage of them double weapon XP tokens. So just make sure whenever you have double weapon XP, only focus on leveling up. Don't focus on doing any of your challenges. So the next tip I want to give you guys is kind of just like the first tip I gave. And that's going to be just behind leveling up bad weapons. So you want to utilize the same thing I was already saying and take full advantage of double weapon XP and stuff like that. But if you're using a bad weapon and it's really killing the experience of the game, like you're just not having fun because everyone's using the meta weapons and you're getting destroyed, and you're using one of the bad weapons in the game, or just something you're not good with, like sniping or pistols, don't be afraid to switch over to zombies and level up your guns there. Leveling up guns and zombies is honestly really fast, and it's also really enjoyable to do because it's a more casual experience than playing in multiplayer. So if you guys are stuck on one of them terrible, really bad weapons, don't be afraid to go over to zombies and utilize zombies to your advantage to level up them weapons. So once it's at max level, all you have to do is focus on the challenges. So the next tip I'd give you guys is prioritize using the RGL. The RGL, as of right now, is by far the hardest gun to get all the way to priceless, which you need to get to Interstellar. And the reason for that isn't just because the gun's bad, but because you have to destroy 25 enemy equipment, and that's like a proximity mine or a claymore with the RGL. So if the enemy team isn't using claymores and they're not using proximity mines, you can't even work on the challenge, which can be pretty frustrating to do, honestly. So if I'm you guys, and if I was restarting the Interstellar camo grind, I would go ahead, I would instantly get the RGL gold, put it on every single one of my classes, and keep an eye out for all the claymores and all the proximity mines in the game, and start destroying them whenever the enemy team is using them. Because you don't want to be stuck on that for your last camo challenge, because it would be very frustrating that you're not completing the challenge you're wanting to do just because the enemy team's not using the equipment you need them to. Apply to people that are watching this video after Season 1 drops. So after Season 1 drops, you no longer have to get every single gun to priceless in order to get Interstellar. Right now, all you have to do is get 36 guns to priceless, and that will then unlock Interstellar for you inside of the game. So once Season 1 drops, there's going to be 40 guns in the game, which basically means you can pick and choose the 36 guns you want to do. So if you're really bad at sniping, you can skip a few snipers, or if the RGL challenge has been really annoying and isn't helping you out, you can go ahead and skip that one. So just keep that in mind if you're watching this after Season 1. If there's one gun that's being a thorn in your side, you don't have to do every single gun. You only have to do 36. So just make sure you're doing the ones that are easiest for you, that's making it the most enjoyable experience for you guys on the game. Here, but then the next tip that I want to give you guys is make sure you are playing the specific game mode and specific maps that are really going to cater to the gun that you're currently working on, or the current mission or challenge you're working on. What I mean by that is, like, if you're leveling up guns, the fastest way by far to level up guns is going to be playing in like the Shipment 24/7 playlist, the Rust 24/7 playlist, or even playing the War game mode. That helps out quite a bit. And then also, I'm playing here in the new 10v10 mosh pit. I've really been having fun on this. So if you guys want to play that, you can do that also if you're trying to level up guns. But if you're going for like long shot, you may want to play ground war. Just make sure you're going to be playing the specific game modes. Oh, let me get this guy real quick. The specific game modes that are really going to help your gun out and make you accomplish the challenges and missions that you are currently going for. What I want to give you guys are going to be more specific to, I guess I'd say that certain challenges in the game that I found to be difficult and things that I wish I knew that would have made them challenges just a little bit easier. So I'd say the first one that a lot of people really don't enjoy doing are going for penetration kills. One of the really big tips that I can give you guys, and I have a video on this already on my channel which shows the easiest way to get all your penetration kills in one game. But the biggest thing inside of getting penetration kills is just make sure you are going for wall bangs. Like if somebody's on a head glitch, rather than go for the free kill, try to shoot through the wall the person's at in order to get the wall bang. You also want to make sure you're using the ammunition type that's going to help you best for getting penetration kills, and you're also going to want to use like the highest magazine you can because it's usually going to take a few more bullets. Oh my gosh, there's a million people. Let me get out of here. But yeah, just make sure you guys are using the correct setups that you're going to want to use. Make sure you're using the ammunition that's going to give you the best wall penetration. Make sure you're using the larger magazine so that you can shoot more bullets. And then make sure that you're going to be using anything for damage output so you're getting less hit markers. And then another really important tip people don't realize is you can ping people like I did there and then try to shoot them through a wall. Wait, I'm on a brutal? Hold on, let me see if I can lock it in and get an MGB real quick. I didn't even know I was on that kind of streak. UAV, oh no. Hold up, I'll lock it in for you guys. I'll let you guys see me try to clutch this up. I'll probably choke it because I'm terrible at the game. What are we at? 29, we just need one more. Hold on, let's see if we can't get this one kill real quick. Oh my gosh, we just got an MGB going for this. That is actually crazy. So there you guys go. There's an MGB gameplay with this as well. Jet, I see that kind of makes people a little bit more upset is going for headshots. I know a lot of people, just because this game in general, I'm sure you guys have already noticed this, but the average health of the character in this game is 155 as compared to 100 as it was in Modern Warfare 2. So it takes a lot more bullets to kill people, and a lot of people feel like they're just getting a bunch of hit markers, and it makes it really bad when you're going for headshots when you're just getting hit markers after hit marker after hit marker. And the easiest thing I can say for you guys doing that is, one, put an optic on your gun. I think it's a lot easier for me personally to shoot people in the head whenever I'm using an optic. And two, go into hardcore. If you're playing on the hardcore game mode, any gun, if you shoot somebody in the head, basically going to be a one-hit kill. So it's going to make it a lot easier to get them headshot kills if you're playing the hardcore game mode. Difficult challenge would be getting kills while an operator is affected by your tactical. This challenge isn't really hard. If anything, it's just really tedious and kind of annoying to go for. But the biggest tip I can give you guys for that is make sure you're playing an objective game mode where it's really, really easy to dictate where the enemy team's going to be coming from. Like right here, for example, I know they have this B flag. They're going to be spawning this back security area. And then also, for your class setup, whenever you're going for that, I'd recommend using a stun because it's really easy to see when somebody is affected by your tactical. And whenever you get someone stunned, it's almost a free kill every single time. And then also, on your class setup, make sure you're using the vest that's either going to A, restock your tactical equipment, or B, give you 2 stuns. And then also make sure you're using the munition box to prioritize getting as many stuns as you can. So the next challenge I see people having a little bit of problem with is getting long shot kills. So thankfully, Modern Warfare 3 and Sledgehammer, they figured out getting a bunch of long shot kills isn't fun to do. So they only make you do it on a handful of your guns, which is actually really cool. But you still are going to have to get some done. I think it's like 100 altogether. And the biggest tip I can give you guys for getting long shot kills is either A, play ground war so that you can be shooting people from really far away, or B, go and play hardpoint, because same thing with the headshot tip is people are going to be a lot weaker in that game mode, and you won't have to hit as many bullets at long range in order to get your kill. So if you play hardpoint and you're playing, oh no! If you play hardcore, it'll really help out a lot with getting them long shot kills for you guys. And the very, very final tip I want to give you guys, and honestly might be the most important tip in the game, is to just make sure you're having a good time whenever you're playing the game. Don't be focused so incredibly hard on getting the camo that it's ruining your experience and you're not having a fun time playing the game, because at the end of the day, that's exactly what it is. This is just a game. We're all hopping on here after work or after school just trying to have a good time. So don't get too caught up in the negatives if the game's really upsetting you. and just try to enjoy the experience on the game rather than having a really negative experience towards going for the camos. But yeah, guys, I'd say that's going to go ahead and do it for the tips and tricks and things I wish I knew prior to getting Interstellar. Let's go ahead and drop the MGB on these boys. Let's go ahead and end the game. This was a heck of a gameplay to end on right here. And I hope you guys can go ahead, you can utilize these tips in your next gameplay, and it helps you guys out a little bit with getting Interstellar, and maybe you can get it just a little bit faster. Let's go ahead and watch these beautiful MGBs come down and end the game for me. And you couldn't ask for anything better. But yep, guys, that's going to do it for the video. I really hope this helped you out, and I will catch you guys all